is up? Welcome. Back again today with a new show, with a new episode of the daily YTM show. You're the man. If this is your first time, if this is the first time you stumble across me, whatever you come across myself, could be YouTube, could be Instagram, could be Facebook, could be iTunes on the podcast, could be SoundCloud, could be, literally anywhere. Okay, if this is your first time, welcome. I want to welcome you with open arms. It gives you a man hug. This is a fitness and self-development show. And the purpose of this show is really to help you become a better man, help you transform your body through your mind. And I believe that when the body transforms, the mind should transform as well. So I talk a lot about your environment, about things impacting you, about fitness hacks, nutrition hacks, training, relationship, all this kind of good stuff. Okay, so if you're new here and following this introduction and looking back at my previous episodes, you feel like we could get along, you could like get something from my message, click to subscribe to the podcast, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, Instagram, the whole shebang. And if you're also new here, and if you're not new as well, you really want to stick around until the end of this episode, because I'm going to be giving away free shit. And I know everybody loves free shit. So be sure to stick around for this show. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about fucking fat loss myths. I wrote the article today. Something happened, just like every day, something happens, and it triggers me. I decide to write an article, and I decide to come and share it with the world. And I believe you could learn something from it. I could learn something from it. Other people could learn something from it. But today I want to share with you 5 dumbest fat loss myths. And I'm talking like dumb as fuck. To the point where like it's not really to make people who follow those things like bad. It's just because like they've been repeated over and over and over to the point where they've become like something which is acceptable. Yet if you're certain, you will know that they're all BS. You will know that it doesn't make sense. But again, it's just one of those things. Sorry, that's me drinking water. If you listen to the podcast, you will hear that. It's just one of those things, like, because it gets repeated to you so many times. It gets pounded at you so many times, so you'll take it as an universal truth. As a matter of fact, it's not. So today I'm going to share with you 5 dumbest fat loss. And when I use the word dumb, if you get offended, grow some balls, man. I'm sorry. So this whole thing started when somebody, actually my sister, because it's not somebody, it's my sister. My sister sent me a message on Instagram, and she asked me like, yo, what do you think about waist trainers? Like those things like girls used to wrap their bellies and pretend that they got a small waist. So she was asking me like, what do you think about it? Like, does it work? Does it help you trim your waist? And I'm like, there is no scientific evidence behind it. Clearly, this is a deceiving mechanism, or maybe something to help you feel a bit more confident if you've got a lot of fat around your waist area. Ladies buy this shit a lot. I've seen guys actually using it. I've seen guys who are competing, wrapping their fucking waist with some like plastic shit. Dude, seriously, there is no evidence behind it. Like, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, and you know that there is any sort of evidence behind waist trainer, please prove me wrong and bring me something scientific, bring in some research, okay, some proper shit. Don't just tell me that, oh yeah, I've did that 10 days after, and then obviously, like, no, just bring me some solid evidence, okay? I mean, if Kim Kardashian is using it to make her waist looks very small and her ass huge as fuck, doesn't mean that it's going to fucking trim your waist, man. It doesn't mean it's going to burn the fucking fat from your love handles. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that. So obviously, following that, just decided to talk about 5 of the dumbest fat loss myths. And if, after listening to those 5, you identify yourself with any of those, do something about it, please. Okay, do something about it. And if you've been following any of those myths, guess what? And it did work for you, again, prove me wrong. Come forward, tell me what you did. All right. So let's go. Let's go, man. Rapid, quick fire. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna spit fire. Number 1, fruits as sugar. And what I mean by that is, like, the people saying, like, you shouldn't be eating fruits because they've got sugar in it, and clearly sugar will make you fat. Therefore, you shouldn't eat fruits. A moment of silence for this, man. Why? Why? You know what? There's fucking sugar in literally everything. Okay? And obese people, fat people, tend to blame their fatness, their obesity, the state in which they are, on anything else but themselves. And I hate to break it to you like that. Like, I mean, I love you, fat peoples. I fucking love you. Like, I love you. That's what I do. I help you turn shit around. But you can't blame sugar for that shit. Oh yeah, sugar is just, it's just as addictive as cocaine. Well, why did you do cocaine in the first place? You know what I mean? It's just not true. Okay? And hearing that, we both know that we all know that sugar is in everything. It's literally in everything. And the problem with sugar is people consume them in large consumption. And why is that? Is because when you were brought up, as a kid, guess what happened? From the younger age, you starting getting sugar as treats, as rewards, as things you were really looking forward to. And then eventually, you became an adult. And then you had freedom. You could use your own money, your own time, and then go buy a shitload of sugar. And guess what you did? You just kept on eating biscuit, chocolates, sweets, ice cream, whatever it is which is loaded with sugar. And then now, you're blaming sugar for obesity. I mean, it got so bad that in the UK, the government is like, you know what? If you want to eat sugar now, you'll have to pay more. Because they created a sugar tax, whereby anything which got a certain amount of sugar should be taxed higher. So again, the whole thing with sugar and fruits, like, is it's just not true. Okay, you can still have some fruits. The bottom line here is control, and clearly, if you can't control it, you stay away from it. But you don't talk shit about fruits and say that I can't have fruit because they've got sugar in it. It's just not true. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Number 2. I'm reading from the article I wrote this morning. Check it out. It's pretty much the show notes every day as well. I've got an article coming up on Medium, so check that out. cardio before the weight. You know, like I found myself guilty of that because when I started training around 10 years ago, I mean, it was like normal, you know. You come to the gym, you come to lift weights, and the first thing you kind of like want to elevate your heart rate. So as a result, you go to the treadmill, you go on the bike, you spend like 10-20 minutes on the bike, and then you go and hit the weight after that. Now, there is no evidence again that this is going to help you accelerate fast fat loss. None at all. None. Actually, you should have like a dedicated separate cardio day if that's what you want to do. But because I know that most people don't have time, most people obviously going to the gym is a big thing. So you can't go to the gym like I don't know 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. That's bodybuilder shit. I know that. So ideally, you should be lifting your weight first, then do the cardio after that. Okay, and you will be able to pack more result because when you the more demanding task here is lifting weight. I mean, walking on the treadmill, being on a phone, no, on your phone is pretty much forward, you know. So you really want to, what I would say, hit the weight, then do the cardio after that. Number three, and that's something I think I fell for, especially when I started competing. Fasted cardio, like feeling like you've got to do your cardio on an empty stomach, and you know you got to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and then put your hoodie on like fucking Rocky, and then go into the gym, and then spend an hour on the treadmill or the cross trainer, so that you can accelerate your fat loss. Bullshit. Wrong. No evidence. Actually, you know what? I did some research. I researched my shit because I can't just like, you know, come up here, sit down, and then just say things without researching things. So I did some research, and science, actually a study by, how the fuck do I pronounce this name? Schoenfeld in 2014 showed that there is no metabolic evidence in terms of fat loss when you do cardio on a fasted state, i.e. you haven't eaten anything, or if you've eaten something before. So there's no evidence of that. There's none. Alright? So it's a myth. Many people actually see it as a big controversy. Even myself, I've coached clients on Rise Academy before, and some of them got results with fasted cardio, some didn't. So again, if you fancy getting up in the morning at 4 a.m. with an empty stomach, in the darkness, walking or probably taking your car, in the cold, and spending an hour on the treadmill, do you? But again, it's not a hard truth. There's no evidence about it, okay? Number four. Did we do number four? Yeah, we already did number four. Shit. Number four. Detox. Fuck me. Oh my god. Detox. Detoxing. Take that green shit and then clean your body from the toxin. Really? Really? You know, there's something in your body which is supposed to detoxify you. And it's called your fucking liver. Alright? So all the crap, all the toxin in your body, your liver is supposed to kind of like clean that shit up. That's its job. It's not the job of a fucking green drink mixed up. I don't know. They put some next level shit in those things, man. I don't know, like put some leaves, put some lemon, put some pineapple. What can you put in there actually? I mean, put some salt, some paprika, some bullshit. And people think that a detox is going to help you lose weight. Now, let me put it that way. If you spend your whole fucking day drinking a shake or like a blend, which is just 100 calories, and you probably have like, what, 3 of those disgusting drinks, guess what, man? You lose fucking weight. It's common sense. Why you wouldn't lose weight? Well, guess what? You're in the massive, huge, I don't know, ridiculous caloric deficit. So of course, you, my friend, will be losing weight or losing fat. Alright, so the detox thing, like, please, man, you know, it doesn't work. Not that it doesn't work, it's going to make you lose weight, but it's not rocket science. Like, if you spend days without eating, you should be losing weight. It's pretty simple. Okay, so going on the detox, yes, it's going to make you lose weight, but again, like, it's just common sense. It's not that actual juice or that disgusting drink which is going to make you lose the weight. It's not. Okay, so please, if you're detoxing and then you swear by it, again, do you? But that's not the magic solution. And again, what I advise people, especially on Rise Coaching and in the academy, what we're doing, guys, we want to create something which is sustainable, man. You know what I mean? Like, can you keep drinking a disgusting blend for, I don't know, for the foreseeable future? That's the real question. And that's the question you should be answering. So, detoxing shit, please stop it, man. Please stop it, okay? Last point, and then we're going to wrap this up. Last point is, it's all about heavy lifting. You know what? I've put this in there because, again, for me, I'm doing a lot of powerlifting these days, you know, and it's, people think that if you lift heavy weight, well, you're going to look bulky, you're going to look muscly, you're going to get massive, and I'm like, come on, people, like, you can't do that shit, you know, because it's, how do I say that again nicely? It's one of those things whereby, I need to readjust something here. Okay, so it's one of those things whereby, like, you will not get those results just like that. So, like, for example, the ladies I used to coach, they were like, oh yeah, I don't want to lift weight because I don't want to look manly. Bitch, you never look manly. You will never look manly in your life. Got a pussy, man. So, oh yeah, that was a bit out of order. If a woman listen to this or watch this and call me sexist, well, I'm sorry. But anyway, the same way with people who are obese, fat, overweight, and everything, and they say that, you know what, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to get muscly, I don't want to get big. It just hurts me because, like, you will never actually get to that point. You will never get to the point where, like, you know, you lift so much weight that you look like a fucking bodybuilder. This shit takes years. Everybody who's I don't know, who's properly jacked, they've been training for years, man. So for you, touching a dumbbell, which is a bit heavy, it's not going to make you look like flipping Schwarzenegger. It's just like people who are broke and say, you know what, I don't want to get rich. You don't know what it takes to get rich. You don't even know what this whole shit is about. It's like the guy who is fucking single, begging chicks left, right, center, and he's like, oh no, I don't want to get married. What do you know about getting married? You know what I mean? So, like, this is a thinking pattern, and this needs to change. Okay? Now go lift some weight. Okay? Go do some actual work. Because, you know what? Heavy lifting will accelerate your fat loss. It's not going to make you bulky, sorry, not bulky. I'm listening to myself here as well, so it kind of like bounce back and forth. So yeah, lifting weight is not going to make you feel or look muscly like a bodybuilder. It takes time. Look at me, man. Look at me. Seriously, like I've been training regularly since 2007. We're in 2018, and that's 11 years. Do I look muscly? Do I look like a bodybuilder? No. I mean, I look like the average guy with a little bit of muscle. So lift some weight, man. Lift some weight. Okay. We're going to wrap this show today, and really want to thank you, man, for sticking up with me, because it was a rough one. This one, you know. If I offended you, maybe some of what I'm saying is true. If you got evidence, proof, scientific, backed facts that what I'm saying or any of the points I've raised are not correct, or you've actually used them and got results, bring them to me. I would really love to have a debate with you. And this weekend in the UK is Body Power. I'm probably going to go out there, and my goal is to try to speak to as many people, influencers, as possible, and really get them to give you some advice to anybody who's listening to the show, and probably can get something from it. If you don't, well, it's fine. If you come into Body Power and then you're watching this show as well, hit me up. I'm in Birmingham, so we can always hook up. We can always meet up and then talk everything, fitness, everything. I'm really open anyway. One last thing, as I promised at the start of this show, if you're new here, even if you're not new here, I want to offer you free 7 days of coaching with myself. Okay, I don't really like doing the whole free shit, but for me it's like to kind of like welcome you into my world, and then really showing you like how I help my clients to get results, so that eventually you get hooked up and you be like, you know what, Oli, you're an awesome dude. I want to work with you. I want to train with you. I want to do all this kind of good shit. So there will be a link either in the comments of this video or in the description of the podcast. Get that link. And 7 days of coaching with myself. We're going to help you get your eating right, get your head right, get your body in the right place. But more importantly as well, I really want to give you value for those 7 days. Something that you can take away after that. You know, if you don't want to work with me, that's cool anyway. So you're going to get free 7 days of coaching. And unlike many of the free shit you see out there, which is, oh, get this free shit, and then people just send you like a PDF and then forget about you. For 7 days, literally, I'm gonna be your little bitch / good friends / enemy / coach / everything. So for literally 7 days, you have access to me 24/7. You got access to the Rise coaching platform, which is an awesome platform. You can use it on mobile or desktop, all this kind of good stuff. And you got access to the Rise community, which is a community of hundreds of like-minded guys just like you, who want to improve their life, who want to look better, feel better, get more confidence, have a better sex, man, have a better relationship, you know. Be surrounded by these guys and then really experience the feeling of being upgraded in life. If you like this show, be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Give it a thumbs up on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook as well. Leave a review to the podcast. This will mean a lot to me, because I will know what you like, what you don't like, what you think about it. Even if it's a 1 star, I'll still take it, because I think it's a review. And let me know what you want me to discuss, what you want me to address. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye bye.